Hello everybody, thank you very much for taking the time to look at our little video. As you well know, puppetry is a feature of many cultures worldwide, and indeed some puppet characters are very familiar, if not a bit intrusive. Hello Mr. Punch, very good of you to drop by. Yep, come on then. Yeah, do take a bow. That's lovely. Thank you. Perhaps something useful now? Maybe a bit of help with the curtains? That's it. Give it a good pull. Good. Come on then. Oh, well done. Oh, thank heavens. Now we can get on. Well, of course, one of the first things you're going to need is a script. You don't have to write your own necessarily, because they can be obtained from various libraries, but at least you need some sort of basic structure to which you can then design and build your puppets. Now, this is quite a fun activity, believe it or not. It involves a great deal of creativity and imagination. It's amazing, in fact, the quality that you can achieve using some quite basic techniques, but I have to say quite a lot of skill. These things are usually done in a group session.
Is there only one or two?
I've only got one pot, I think.
Okay, well, I'll just lean over, don't worry.
Yeah. You've only got one pot, haven't you? One pot of paint, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, there's only one pot.
I don't really know where you start. On the top, I suppose. Really good.
I know what to do.
A bit like that with the shoe. So if you think about start doing something. That's really what this one too.
There's the papier-mache thing I'm doing down here.
I might get so keen and join our class, you never know.
I know it's a silly question. I think I'll just start at the back. I can't
Well, that's what I'm wondering about where to start. But she does want them painted white anyway with this one.
I see.
Like this. I don't know if the glue, but I think the glue doesn't go straight on. It's the tissue paper first, isn't it?
Yeah, you want tissue paper first.
Yeah, so I don't really want to make the plasticine bad.
And then, of course, before thinking about roles and rehearsals, it's essential to have a suitable stage and scenery and props and lighting. It does help, of course, if these can be assembled relatively easily, perhaps even with a little help from some volunteer stage hands. When it comes to rehearsals, there's much to be considered. Working the puppets in a small space requires careful stage direction and concentration on the part of the performers. They don't need to be perfect with their lines, as it's much better to pre-record the voices in advance and play them back for each scene. But familiarity with the script, coupled with a fair amount of agility, is actually essential.
Something that requires all the skills of a properly qualified fairy godmother.
Well, ma'am, let me see. How about case 7431?
7431. Refresh my memory.
The case of the kindly custard.
Bertha, no, too easy.
Well, 5693. The case of the missing hat box.
What is that still on the books? No. Isn't that something with more human interest?
Well, there's always the Cinderella case.
Oh, capital, capital.
If it's not too difficult, ma'am.
Difficult? For a qualified fairy godmother? Nonsense! It's the very thing.
What do I have to do?
The details, Bertha.
You are to see that 1, Cinderella goes to the ball, 2, she dances with the prince, and 3, that she marries him.
There you are. What could be simpler than that?
Nothing. Nothing except...
Except what?
How am I to find Cinderella, ma'am?
Oh, don't be such a goose, child. Use your initiative, or failing that, try a few...
You say,
Of course, achieving movement and theatrical expression with a gloved puppet is a skill that may take a little while to acquire. Sometimes the director has to explain what is needed in a very hands-on way.
Why not? Because they're mine. They're mine. No, they're not. They're mine. No, not. Snap! Oh, look what you've done now. Now no one can wear them for the ball tonight. Oh, never mind. Cinderella can...
I shall wear these beads to the ball tonight. Do what? I shall wear these beads to the ball tonight. The prince is bound to choose me to be his bride.
You can't wear those beads.
Oh, can't I?
Because they're mine. That's why not.
No, they're not. They're mine.
I tell you they're mine.
Mine.
Mine. I tell you they're mine.
No, they're mine.
No, mine.
No, mine. No, just look what you've done. Now, neither of us can wear them to the ball tonight.
Oh, never mind. Cinderella can pick them up. Good gracious. Just look at the time. But you must promise.
Of course, sometimes there are movements on stage which have not been scripted. But moving houses and the occasional swaying tree just add to the atmosphere of live theatre.
Good. Now, run and fetch the mousetrap from the pantry. What? Only one mouse? No, the other side, child. Now, what else? Let me think. That. Yes, tell me, Cinderella. Do you have any pets?
No, my sisters don't like animals. But I do have a pet toad who lives behind the water butt.
Oh, then fetch him directly. We haven't much time. Put him on the pumpkin. That's right. That is not a toad. That's a frog. Now, absolute silence while I concentrate.
Shh! Are you all right, Fairy Godmother?
I'm trying to concentrate, Cinderella. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. Blister and brimstone, bangle and brooch. To get to the ball, we must have a coach.
Oh, you really are my fairy godmother. You can do magic even without your wings.
Oh, well.
Some scenes can be very busy, with a great many puppets and a great deal of activity taking place. In such cases, it's critical that the performers are on very good terms with each other and manage somehow not to get entangled. It's not surprising, however, that occasionally a human head joins the cast.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Hear ye! Prince Charming is riding throughout the land looking for the lady who lost her slipper at the ball. Whomsoever it fits will become his bride.
Well, we're nearing the end of this short video, so let's ask the puppets to conclude their show.
So before it's all over, before you all go, and we ring down the curtain to finish our show, one last spell in the blink of an eye. Here's everyone back to wish you Goodbye!
Well, there we are. We hope that you enjoyed our introduction to hand puppet theatre. If you like the idea of joining a sociable group of creative people who get a great deal of pleasure from designing, making and producing puppet shows, why don't you give it a try?